Let me tell you niggas something. If you worship the ground that a Keisha walks on, get the fuck away from me. I don't want you niggas following me on Twitter. I don't want you niggas following me on YouTube. I don't want you in my circles. I don't want you in my discords. I don't want you around me in any fucking capacity, my nigga. If you worship a Keisha, if you feel like there's nothing wrong that a Keisha could do, get from the fuck around me. Because it's niggas like you who enable these bitches the way we can never hold them accountable, right? These bitches can do whatever disgusting thing that comes to their mind, right? They could act completely out of character, right? Because you gotta understand, this shit is not the 1950s no more. When these Keishas get out of hand, we can't just go upside their head because niggas have careers, niggas have lives. Keisha's gonna put a DV charge on you, right? This is not the 1920s where women ain't had rights and whatever, right? This not 1863 no more, right? This is 2024. Keisha has just as much, if not more rights than you. So you cannot go upside these Keisha's heads when they get out of line, get out of character, right? So we got to play the game smart. We cannot be out here enabling these motherfuckers to do whatever the fuck they want to do. That's why I don't like you niggas who all these little simp ass niggas and pro blacks and shit. I can't stand you niggas. Use the worst nigga. You niggas is damn near worse than the Pookie. Because when Pookie start going off and doing this and that, here come you niggas. Why you calling him a Pookie though? Yeah, I mean, he killed 4 people, but why you gotta call him a Pookie? Can't stand you fuck ass niggas. Stay the fuck away from me with that bullshit. Get the fuck off of my page with that bullshit. Because I'm about to start drawing lines with you niggas. I get some of you niggas is here from my memes, my little videos and shit, and you fuck with them. But don't come over here on my page with all that fence sitting bullshit. It's okay to have your own opinions, but all this worshiping Keisha shit that you niggas be doing, get the fuck away from me with that shit. For real. Because we can never have an honest conversation. We can never hold women accountable because of niggas like you. Every time we try to hold women accountable in any fucking capacity, here come a bitch ass nigga telling us, oh, well, what about the men? There's 500 platforms talking about what men is doing. Oprah's ran a platform for fucking 30 whatever fucking years talking about black men and the failures of black men, right? Attributing all the failures of black men to not selectively saying these type of black brothers, right? Because you have black brothers who work jobs, have benefits, is taking care of their whole family, their kids, everything, all types of shit, right? But those brothers never get no blind. They never get acknowledged. It's like they don't exist, right? You make the image of black people this very, very, I'm not gonna say it's a small insignificant percentage, right? But it's damn near at least 50-50. But the only one that the conversation ever goes on is the Pookie ass nigga, right? And the main issue is the bitches who keep consolidating on the Pookie ass nigga. But instead of trying to hold these bitches accountable for consolidating on a Pookie ass nigga, you want to do what we've been doing for the last 40 fucking years. And it's shitting on black men. Saying black men ain't shit. To the point of where a black brother is born today, just comes out the womb and he got to hear that he ain't shit. So if you a nigga who feel like, women are, I've heard this saying, well, women, it's accountability is not for women, accountability is for men. It's a man's world. It's a patriarchy. What the fuck do you run, nigga? What do you run? What business you got? What decisions do you make? What the fuck do you run? You niggas don't even run your own household. Niggas can't even buy a car without a bitch co-signing on the car for them. But they want to tell you about a black patriarchy. It ain't no fucking black patriarchy going on here in the United States of America. It's a Keisha ran world, my nigga. The black community is fucking ran by these bitches. And it's enabled by the white man, but it's ran by these black bitches. So if you about to sit up here in front of my face and absolve Keisha of all kinds of blame when niggas is trying to have a conversation, get the fuck away from me. Because the conversation has been that black men ain't shit for the last 40 years, 50 years, 60 motherfucking years. Black brothers ain't shit. And nobody has ever came to correct the record and say, well, you have these brothers over here who, you know, they got their degree. You have these brothers over here who are doing good for themselves, taking care of their families and doing this and doing that. You see, those brothers are always invisible. They don't ever put no motherfucking camera on those brothers. They never interview those brothers to talk about them. They're the backbones of the black community, right? Some of these brothers are even simps, taking care of kids that aren't theirs. But they never, it is the most unrewarding thing to do. It is the most unrewarding thing to do, is to be a simp ass nigga. Right? It's a thankless job because you never get acknowledged. The nigga who go steal a Kia, them Kia boys, and go run over a whole family like it's Simpsons home run, whatever the fuck that shit is called. Whatever that game is where you get points for running over families and shit. Yeah. He gets the news coverage and he gets the attention. Not the black brother who's taking his family to the bowling alley for the 50th time, my nigga. To Dave and Buster's for the 30th time, my nigga. Flying his family, taking them on a cruise ship. Them brothers don't ever get no fucking acknowledgement. These brothers who are upholding their families. You know what they say? Well, he doing what he supposed to do. Why should we? That's what a man supposed to do. But you want to talk about these niggas who is not living up to nothing all the time and make that the image of black men. Let anybody come to try to correct the record. Let anybody come to say, well, you know, we don't have arranged marriages in the black community, right? We can't control who Keisha is fucking. If we elected a council of men and we all said that every black bitch who sat up here and to have a kid, right? Every black bitch, we needed to get that shit approved by this black council of black ran by black men in order for her to lay down with another brother. It would have to be approved by the council. We'll clean up the black community 20, 40 years. In 2 generations, this entire black community will be cleaned up. If we had a say on who Keisha was having kids with, but we don't. That's the problem. We fucking don't. These women have agency, right? They have agency. They can make decisions, choices, right? You can't do nothing to stop a woman from dealing with the type of man she wants to deal with, right? And from the beginning of time, there has been criminals and bad individuals. There is nothing you can do to stop a man from being a bad man, right? So stop trying to say, oh, well, niggas just have to be better. Niggas have to be better. That's not the fucking solution, you dumbass. From the beginning of time, criminals have existed and they still exist today. There are certain people who do not share the same moral compass as you. There's niggas out here who feel like it's okay to get a bitch pregnant, run off, and don't take care of his own kids. So what do we have to do? We have to shame these women for consolidating on these brothers who are incapable of taking care of their kids, who don't want to take care of their kids. The telltale signs be there. Don't believe these bras when they, because I know what niggas gonna say. Well, how do you know if a nigga's gonna take care of his kids? That's the biggest piece of malarkey I've ever fucking heard. We know the archetype of brother who does not take care of his kids. It's visible. Everybody can see it. Nobody in the community is surprised when a woman ends up a single mother, because the man who she was dealing with, we all knew in the community wasn't shit. We all knew in the community that he had 4, 5, 10, 12 different bitches. We all knew in the community that he already had 4 or 5 baby mamas. Right? Let me tell you something. Next time you see a woman and she's a single mother, ask her a very simple question. What did your baby father do for a living at the time that you met him? Okay? What did the father of your child do for a living at the time that you met him? This is what you're going to hear from Keisha. Girl, I don't know. I mean, he ran a couple apps. He worked in a where. She does not fucking know, right? What did the father of your kids do at the time that he got you pregnant? What did he do for a living? Sold drugs, scammed. He never had a stable job. He never had an established career. Those are telltale signs of a man who's incapable of taking care of kids. The elephant is right there in the room. Most of the time, brothers who have the financial backing and money, you know, and is an accomplished brother, you know, recognized by his community and his peers, 9 times out of 10, that kind of brother is going to take care of his kids. So we need to stop giving these women a blind, pretending as if the telltale signs don't be there. 9 times out of 10, if a nigga been to jail, he don't got nothing going for him. He's not gonna be a good father. And those be the father of these kids 9 times out of 10. Let me ask you guys a question, because I thought of something the other day. I work in tech, right? I don't know where everybody else works. I work in tech. I make very good money in tech. I'm a software engineer for a living, a senior software engineer, right? If you drive a car, and I'm not going to try to tell too many details about what company I work for a living, but if you drive a car, you likely have interacted with software that I've worked with, that I've contributed to in some way, form, or fashion. If you drive a car in 2024, you have likely interacted with software that I have developed in one way, shape, form, or fashion, right? Let me tell you something. I work with probably about 4 to 5 black men within my company, right? All of these black men take care of their kids. They live with their children. They're either married to the mother of their kids, but take care of their kids in some capacity, right? Even when I was working in the mental health field for a few years before I got back established in my tech career, right? I worked in mental health for a few years, right? Every brother who I've worked with in the healthcare field took care of their kids, right? I had to think about it really in depth. Now that I think about it, every man who I've worked with, you know, takes care of their kids, right? The conversations that I'm having with these brothers are always about their kids and what they're doing with their kids and whatever. Even if the brother did not work out with the mother of his kids, he is an active father who is involved in the life of his kids, right? Then again, I never worked many dead-end jobs, right? I had a few. And obviously the lower the income, like those little $10, $11, $12 jobs, you'll probably attract a few brothers over there who, you know, might not take care of their kids, right? But I'm talking about, you know, very good jobs. I'm talking about jobs in hospital jobs, tech jobs, all these kinds of jobs, right? Careers, you know what I'm saying? The brothers who you encounter in those fields take care of their kids. So it had me thinking, where are these women finding these brothers who abandoned their kids? Where are they finding them? Because they damn sure not at the workplace. Every brother who I've encountered at the workplace takes care of his kids, lives with his kids, sees his kids regularly, even if he's not with the mother of his child, right? So it got me to thinking, where are these women finding these brothers who don't take care of their kids? They don't have jobs. That's the thing. These brothers do not have stable jobs. They do not have stable income. That's why I told you, ask a Keisha who's a single mother right? And the father is not active, key word, no active father, right? Because sometimes you don't work out with the mother of your kids, but the question is he an active father who's involved in his kid's life? If he's not, ask her, what did the father of your child do for a living at the time he got you pregnant? She's going to dance around that question. It's not gonna be, oh, he was a software engineer, he was a mechanic, he was a nurse. She's not gonna list some established job or career or anything of that sort. She's gonna list a whole bunch of bum ass shit. Well, he just got out of jail and he was trying to get a job but he couldn't, and he stayed with me in my house and he used to drive my car. That's what you're gonna hear. So why do you feel bad for these Keishas who keep consolidating on these brothers who don't got nothing going on for them? These brothers that they're fucking don't have a fucking thing going on for them. It's the elephant in the room. And anytime you try to point it out, guess what? You have pro-blacks, simps, hoteps that try to pull up to the conversation and shame you out of having it. Hey, we need you to get down like those other 500 platforms, 7,000 platforms, 1 million platforms who's talking about how black men ain't shit all day. Don't talk about how the women ain't shit. Just keep talking about how the black men ain't shit. Again, and I said this in one of my previous videos, I'm one of the only platforms. I am one of the only platforms who I'm sitting up here and I'm not about to sit up here and cater to what you niggas want to listen to. If you want me to talk about how brothers ain't shit, get the fuck off of my page, because that's not what the fuck I'm here to talk about. There's 5,000 other simp ass. Go listen to Derek Jackson if you want to hear that shit. Go listen to Derek motherfucking Jackson. Go listen to Dr. Umar Johnson. Go listen to them niggas. Don't come over here and listen to no Black Men Are the Prize. Don't listen to BMR the Prize if that's what you want to hear, because you're not about to hear that from my platform. There's 500 million thousand simp ass niggas out here with their bitch ass mating strategies talking that bullshit. Go listen to them. Don't listen to me. Get the fuck out of here if that's what you want to hear. I'm here to talk about how Keisha ain't shit and how Keisha need to make better decisions. Alright, that's it for this video. Appreciate y'all. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. I'm out.